Welcome back, Garage Gang, to another episode of Token Teardown, the only show where we put crypto projects up on the lift and check every last nut, bolt, and weld. If you're new here, this channel is the real deal, mixing car culture, crypto, and straight up garage wisdom. We just blasted through 11,000 followers on TikTok, and we're aiming for 20,000. On YouTube, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers and pushing hard for 10,000. If you like what we do, smash that like, follow, and share these videos with anyone who's got grease under their nails or a wallet full of coins. So here's the mission today. This is a viewer request. MYRIA is up on the shop floor. Christian's here, our in-house gamer ready to test drive anything with an engine. Lulu's in the corner, hooves deep in charts and snacks. The question, is MYRIA a real race car or just a shiny shell with a lawnmower engine? Let's find out. First, let's talk about why MYRIA even exists. Look, gaming on Ethereum used to be like trying to run the Indy 500 in your grandma's station wagon. You soup it up, slap a turbo on, maybe you even get it to the line. But she's overheating, misfiring, and by the third lap, you're stranded, smoke pouring from under the hood. Every move you made, buying, selling, trading NFTs, meant paying crazy gas fees. It's like pumping premium into a leaky tank. The engine stalls, the crowd's groaning, and you're out of the race before you even finish a lap. But then enter MYRIA. These guys said, forget patching potholes. Let's build a whole new track. Smooth pavement, wide lanes, pit crew on standby. With MYRIA's Layer 2, you're not stuck overheating by the side of the road. Every in-game move and NFT trade runs like a finely tuned V8, no gas fees, no waiting, no blown head gaskets. If Web3 gaming ever left you stranded in the pits, MYRIA is that full chassis swap you wish you'd done years ago. So how do they do it? Here's the tech breakdown, the Iron Man special. MYRIA runs on Starkware's ZK rollup tech. No relation to Tony Stark. But honestly, if Iron Man needed a blockchain to power his suit, this is what he'd use. It's fast, secure, and as tight as an arc reactor. Instead of keeping a superhero in the air, it keeps your in-game trades and NFTs running smoother than a Stark prototype. Think of it like a car transporter. Instead of hauling one car at a time, it moves the whole fleet in a single run, saving time, saving gas, and making sure every move is double-checked by digital inspectors. If you're a crypto pro, you already know this is serious muscle. If you're an old-school mechanic, just know this is NASCAR-grade gear, but simple enough you can use it like a scan tool. Now, who built this machine? Let's talk about the folks in the garage turning the wrenches on MYRIA. This isn't just a bunch of internet dreamers. MYRIA's pit crew comes with serious racing stripes. Andrew Silber, the CTO, has logged over 25 years in AAA gaming, worked at heavyweights like Activision, EA, Ubisoft, and Sony. If you played big-name games, you've probably driven something built by his tech team. Think of Andrew as the master mechanic who's seen every breakdown and knows how to squeeze every ounce of horsepower out of a motor. Brendan Duhamel, head of blockchain, built systems at Trade IX, launched crypto startups, and actually knows how to keep a decentralized engine running lap after lap. The rest of the squad is doxed, real faces, real names, coming from gaming, software, and blockchain. No mystery drivers here, just a tight team with deep experience, both under the hood and in the data center. Why'd they build it? Simple. They saw gamers and devs burning out on high fees and broken tracks and wanted to create a new circuit where anyone, pro or rookie, could actually compete. These are people who grew up wrenching on code and playing games, not just selling tokens. They're backed by investors like NGC Ventures and Cosmos, maybe not Formula One money, but solid enough to keep the shop stocked and the lights on. Bottom line, this pit crew has real credentials and a track record of building machines that win races, not just flashy concept cars for the showroom. All right, now who's in the driver's seat? There's over 1 million signups in the pit lane, but right now it's indie game studios, early gamers like Christian, and the node operators keeping the track lights on. The real test, when those flagship games finally drop and the fans jump from the stands to the track. And here's where I hand the mic to Christian for the no paid hype, real comparisons, and where to play section. Christian left me his notes on the actual games live on MYRIA. I'll read it straight up because if something sucks, we'll tell you. Christian says, I'm not here to sugarcoat it. This is the garage, not a promo desk. Here's what I found firing up the MYRIA games. Meta Rush by MYRIA Studios. It's basically Web3's version of Fall Guys, party obstacle racing. Does it work? Yeah. NFT rewards, smooth gameplay for a blockchain title, But compared to real Fall Guys, not as wild, not as crowded. Events or airdrops, lobbies fill up. Otherwise, it's pretty quiet. You want it? Just look up Meta Rush by MYRIA Studios. It's on the MYRIA website. Cricket 360 with AB de Villiers. It's quick arcade cricket for mobile backed by a real cricket legend. It's fun, easy to pick up, but if you're expecting FIFA mobile depth, you'll have to wait. It's a quick game, especially if you love cricket. Nitro League? Arcade racing with NFT cars? Think Mario Kart with a crypto twist. Racing's fast, cars are customizable, NFTs work. But compared to Mario Kart or Rocket League, still a ways off. Great tech demo, not your next Friday night tournament. Boss fighters, VR party brawler, one player in VR, everyone else on PC. Fun with a crew and some VR gear, but lobbies are small. Don't expect a mainstream VR crowd. Billiards clash, online pool with NFTs and crypto rewards. Runs smooth, but compared to 8-ball pool on mobile, it's just okay. Worth a shot for crypto, but not groundbreaking. Christian's bottom line, the tech is for real. Games are live. NFTs matter here. But if you're expecting AAA polish or massive lobbies, we're not there yet. These are solid early builds. MYRIA is further ahead than most chains. But if you want the next Fortnite or FIFA, it's still wait and see. We'll keep the garage watching. And as new games launch or these level up, we'll put them back on the lift and tell you the real story. If something flops, you'll hear it here first. Because we're never paid to pump, just here to tell the truth. Now, let's talk money, the part everyone loves. And you know who runs the numbers in this shop, the queen of Ta herself, Lulu. Let's see what she said. Lulu rustles the chart and snorts. She says, here's the deal. I looked under MYRIA's hood. There's a big support line around 0.00055. If this thing drops under that, you're going to hear the engine knock. Real risk of blowing a gasket. On the other hand, if MYRIA can rev past 0.0013, that's your signal the motor might finally open up on the straightaway. Right now, the chart says it's idling, not a dead battery, but not tearing up the track either. If we see real volume, meaning actual drivers, not just folks sitting in the stands, that's when you start watching for a move. And remember, I may be the queen of TA, but I'm a pig, not a financial advisor. Don't bet the farm just on my word. But charts and games only matter if the numbers work. So let's open the hood on how MYRIA actually makes money. This is the story. At the start, MYRIA raised its first real cash by selling node licenses, VIP passes for the hardcore fans. You buy a license, run software at home, and get rewarded with tokens. Thousands of these licenses sold, real money in, and it paid for the early garage work. But that's a one-time boost. You need people showing up every week, not just on launch day. MYRIA's vision is to make real money from the marketplace. Every time someone trades an NFT, buys a game skin, or snags a collectible, the house takes a slice. But to get there, they've been running a lot of free race days. Fees mostly off or discounted to fill the stands. The real plan is to turn those fees on once the garage is full and the track is hot. They also make a little from digital parts and upgrades, NFTs, cars, skins, you name it. It's the Fortnite playbook, but right now, most of the action is giveaways and promos. And yeah, they collect small fees when folks want to withdraw tokens or NFTs, like a toll booth on the way out, and they can sell tokens from the treasury if prices are good. But that's a risky way to run the business. Sometimes they get outside sponsors, but that's not the backbone. Here's the garage verdict. Most of MYRIA's real cash came from selling those early node licenses and a few NFT sales. That's seed money. Gets you off the line, builds the garage, pays for the first few pit stops. But to be a powerhouse, they need regulars in the stands and racers on the track buying, trading, and playing. Until then, it's mostly potential and early believers gas money. If the games blow up, the money flows. If not, you can't run a racetrack forever on t-shirt sales and hype. So let's bring it back to the current market cap. Where does MYRIA stand today? Right now, MYRIA's total market cap is about $35 million. Not much in crypto. Think solid muscle car, but not a supercar. The price? I'll keep it simple. Just over 1/10 of a penny per token. No 0.000 headaches here. If the total crypto market goes to $20 trillion and MYRIA keeps its slice, that's a market cap of $350 million. That's a 10x from today. If they double their slice and games take off, you're looking at a possible 20x or more, but only if they deliver. That's the realistic garage math. Now let's talk about the moonshot scenario. What if MYRIA steps on the gas, delivers the headline game, brings in millions of real players, and becomes the Web3 gaming platform. In a $20 trillion crypto world, that's market caps in the billions, supercar money. It's a moonshot, but hey, every garage has space for a wild card if the engines hold together. But here's the black swan. If the worst happens, games flop, user growth stalls, or regulation smacks them in the teeth, MYRIA's market cap could drop 70, 80, even 90% fast. That means dropping to 7 million, 3 million, or less. We've seen it before. Projects losing it all after a hack, an SEC lawsuit, or missed features. Holders get stuck, liquidity dries up, and diehards walk away with empty wallets. And let's be real. This team's already been called out for overpromising and underdelivering. Big user numbers, big pipelines, a lot of coming soon talk. If the lobbies stay empty or launches keep slipping, the crowd gets restless and market cap tanks. Remember, don't buy the dream, buy the execution. The garage will keep watching, and you'll hear it here first if the wheels come off. Now, speaking of the race, who's MYRIA really up against? Their rivals are the big dogs. Immutable X with real games and 24/7 action, Gala games with a massive community and regular drops, and Polygon, the highway for gaming, onboarding the likes of Ubisoft. Add in Ronin, built for Axie Infinity, and Engine plus Affinity, the OGs with real tools and history. And don't forget the up-and-comers like Arbitrum, Nova, Base, Avalanche, and more. MYRIA can't just show up. They need to outdrive, outbuild, and drop games that players actually want to play. Right now, Immutable X and Gala are leading the race. MYRIA's the underdog, but sometimes that's who pulls off the wildest finish. All right, now it's time for the moment everyone's been waiting for, the official Garage Alpha scorecard. We rate MYRIA across every metric that matters. Technology, 8. ZK rollup, fast, secure, real tech, but still a bit too centralized. Team, 8. A BA game and blockchain vets, doxed, real track records would be 9 if they dropped a breakout game. Tokenomics, 5. Big supply, lots of inflation, most value is future promise, it'll rise if fees and staking fire up. Product progress, 6. Mainnet live, games playable, but the wow factor is still loading, needs real players and excitement. Community, 7. Over 1 million signups, big Discord and Twitter, but as always, it's about who shows up. Narrative, 7. Web3 gaming is due for a comeback, and MYRIA could ride that wave if they get out front. Real use, 4. Not enough daily drivers. The rubber needs to meet the road. Regulatory risk, 6. Doing most things right, but there's risk from overpromising and crypto's shifting rules. Alpha potential, 7. If they execute, this could be a sleeper hit. If not, it blends into the crowd. Garage total average, 6.6 out of 10. Above average, solid bones, and worth a test drive, but not garage certified banger status yet. We want you in the garage gang, so don't forget to like, follow, and share our videos. We're pushing for 10,000 subs on YouTube and 20,000 on TikTok, and check out our website at gurucryptogarage.guru. Live crypto prices, market updates, and breakdowns on all the projects that actually matter. Take a look, tell us what you think, and let us know what token or project you want to see on the lift next. We do full teardowns every weekend. This is John, Christian, and Lulu signing off. See you next time. And as always, let it rip.